京房子卖了之后，大家都特别好奇我到底亏了多少钱。首先亏的大头，总房款，我当时买的时候是352万，然后我现在卖的话是230万，总房款亏了125万。然后就是契税，契税当时交了是3万2000多。第三点就是住宅专项维修资金是交了8000多。然后再说就是利息，利息我分为2部分，商贷利息和公积金利息。商贷利息还了是34万，公积金贷利息是3万5000多。然后就是我要把这个房子卖掉，我要付给中介费用是2.3万，还有上个视频我说到的中介金融费，算下来总计是2.2万。接着就是物业费，物业费的话是1.2万，然后取暖费是总共是交了7000多块钱。然后就是说装修家具、餐桌椅、沙发、空调、冰箱、洗衣机、床、电动晾衣架，就是这些我目前能想到的，总共是花了4万6000多。把这些全部都加起来，总计亏损了178万。
我们卖房了，北漂研究生小夫妻在北京花400万买的房子，却一天也没住过，现在还能卖多少钱？前2周对于要不要卖房，全家人都很纠结，意见不一致。这个房子是我和媳妇2021年买的，位于3环边的老房子，总价396万，首付花了160多万。带大家看下小区环境，楼龄20多年，周边配套很齐全，1000米范围内覆盖了商场、大型医院和学校。建筑面积70多平，一共6层，房子位于1层。2021年买房后，由于工作变动，买了之后没2个月就立马租了出去。由于没装修，租金比较低，只有5000。后来2023年我们花了14万重新装修了，连上门、窗暖和家具花了18万多。装修后不舍得出租，就一直闲置到现在。丈母娘担心卖了房子生娃没法落户口，后续还得折腾。媳妇担心房价还不稳，以后更难卖，老房子会砸手里。我是觉得这个房子住不上，而且也不是好位置，周边学校也一般，而且每个月房贷利息也不少。讨论了好久，最终还是决定卖了。最终和买家谈价谈到半夜，最终成交价337万，算上装修利息和中介费，总亏损100多万。我和媳妇一整晚没睡着觉，只能相互安慰。但生活还是要往前看，跌倒了就要立马爬起来。大家认为该卖吗？
How much further can Beijing's house price drop? I would say the real crash is still ahead. While the current dip might feel painful, but the reality is that the real collapse haven't been begun. We are witnessing a fundamental shift from a government set price model to a raw buyer-seller market. The era of inventory housing has arrived. A critical signal from the Ministry of Housing shows that in over half of the China's province, the volume of second-hand home sales has officially surpassed new homes. This is a game changer. Why? Because the price of a new home can be propped up by developers and policy, but the price of a second-hand home is hammered out between desperate sellers and cautious buyers. Even more chilling is that at least 30% of this market is held by institutions for investment. Once these institutions face the pressure to cash out, the pricing power will slide straight into the hands of those leading the panic sell-off. The truth hidden in the financial data is heartbreaking. Many are waiting for a stock market rally to save consumption, but the September social financing data tells a different story. The fact 1, personal savings increased by 3 trillion yuan. The fact 2, deposits in non-bank financial institutions, the lifeblood of the stock market, are plummeting. This tells us one thing. Retail investors aren't buying stocks, they are retreating. Money is fleeing the markets and hiding in fixed-term bank deposits. People are losing confidence, and this widespread pessimism has effectively sealed off the entrance of any potential exit buyer in the real estate market. Cash flows is drying up and banks are in a frenzy. The liquidity crunch is so severe that the central bank has been forced into massive outright reverse repos, sometimes injecting 600 billion yuan in a single day just to keep the system breathing. We are seeing a bizarre phenomenon with short-term interest rates are higher than long-term rates, an inverted reality where 1-year interest is higher than 5-year. Why? Because banks and institutions are running out of cash, robbing Peter to pay Paul. This exhaustion of liquidity is a classic precursor to an asset price meltdown. The big sellers haven't even flipped the table yet. Why do I say the prices haven't hit the rock bottom? Because those giants, the institutional giants, the state-owned entities and financial firms holding tens of thousands of properties, haven't truly started their fire sales. When they reach the breaking point and dump inventory to save their own cash flow, they won't be selling at a discount. They will be selling at half of the market price. Right now, the drop in housing prices look like age spots on an elderly person, unsightly but manageable. But once the sell-off scales up, it will turn into a malignant tumor, devouring all the perceived value in record time. In an era where cash is king, lean liquidity-heavy assets are a massive liability. If you haven't bought a house yet, you should count yourself lucky. You are avoided a growing black hole. The only pressure is only just beginning. Moving forward, we must guard against more than just shrinking home equity. We have to watch for premium risks in gold and asset security during the digital currency transition. In the face of this systematic shift, the fall of Beijing's housing price might just be the first domino to tip. So here's the question. Are you still holding the dream of a property as wealth, or are you preparing a future where liquidity is your own true safety net? If you're seeing these signs in your city, let's talk about in the comments. Is the real estate myth finally over?